How's it going, fresh? That's Joshua Desmond Samuel. I'm back on your screen yet again. And I've been away for a while. I've been very busy. Along the way, I felt ill because I got stressed out, and then I felt ill along the way. But I'm back, and I'm getting stronger now, a bit better. Thank you so much for reaching out. Thank you so much for those of you who sent messages and to check up on me. Thank you very much. Now, in case you're new to my channel, my name is Desmond Samuel. I'm a voice of experience. What I do on YouTube is to come and document my entire process and my entire trade system. So I give you the privilege of seeing the market through my lens, and then I walk you through my thought process as to how I actually go about breaking down the market, extracting actual trade signals, and then going ahead to make money in the market. Because for a short that for is broken into two aspects. There is a technical analysis and then there is a trade execution. All right, so these two must go hand in hand, and that's what I do here on YouTube. So before I actually get to the nitty-gritty of this video, be sure to click on that subscribe button and then turn on the bell icon as you do so that whenever I do a video, you'll be among the very first few to see it and then capitalize on the move. Now, before I get into the video, please, this is already Q2. All right, so you don't want to now, please, this is already Q2. I mean, you've seen the trade calls here. USDCHF gave us money to the upside, gave us money to the downside. Okay, gold gave us money. Which other pair? Pound sterling gave us money. Euro dollar gave us money. S&P gave us money. Nasdaq gave us money. USD gave us money. All right, so all these pairs we called out on YouTube from the beginning of the year to this point, they've all gone ahead to give us money. Okay, now this level of mastery you need to get to. This is the standard I want you guys to aim for. Listen, there's a difference between getting a course and a mentorship program. A course simply is a manual. Okay, is a manual. It doesn't really give you the step-by-step guidance and then step-by-step precept as to how you can actually go ahead to make money in the market. I'll give an example here. The day I realized that the issue was not me as a trader, it was a system. I had bought so many courses, but then again, I wasn't really advancing as a trader. I wasn't seeing any money. Then I realized that, what I needed was actual mentorship, okay? Hands-on guidance, not just a manual to read and see what double tops and double bottoms are. Those things are well, they are good, but they won't actually make you money in the market, all right? So I give you an instance. Imagine you get a brand new car today, and then the auto dealer gives you this manual and says, okay, fine, here is your Mercedes-Benz. This is the manual. Here's the car key. Drive home. Whereas you don't even have the driving skills. All right, so that is what the course does for you. No matter your level of expertise in the business, in this trading business, just gives you just instructions. Okay, when you see double tops, sell. When you see double bottoms, buy. It doesn't really give a step-by-step guidance as to what to avoid, what to do at your certain position that you are in your trading journey. And that's where mentorship comes in. Okay, my journey in trading switched when I found a mentor, not a tutor or not a course seller, if that's for lack of better words, not a course seller, but actually a mentor. Mentorship is very, very important, and that's what I offer you guys here. So you can check the link in the comment like so. Mentorship literally is the driver instructor sitting with you in the same car as you're driving. I'm instructing you, press the brake here, turn right, turn left. All these things help you make money consistently, and they kind of shrink your learning curve. Back to our example of a car here. You get a brand new Mercedes. Okay, you have no driving skills whatsoever, and then all you have is a manual. So do you have any idea how long it will take you to learn how to drive as a freshman with a brand new Mercedes? You most likely crash the car, and if you're not careful, you might kill yourself in the process. And that's what the forex market most likely do to you, because you can't kill the market. The market can't kill you. So this is why you need hands-on mentorship. Do you understand? You need see, the days of selling courses are over. You need proper guidance. The times are changing. The market dynamics are changing. You need proper hands-on guidance. This is what I hammer on every single time. As you can see on the screen, we literally have a group. Everybody that enrolls for a mentorship program, once you're done, at the end of the tutorial, you get added to a group. That is where the mentorship even begins. Okay, I show you how we use the principles that we teach in the course. We apply to real-time markets. Okay, real life markets, make money real life. Withdrawals are there real life. Profit traders are there real life. We show you how standard procedure is applied to the real market conditions. That is exactly what mentorship does for you. That's what we do. Okay, enough of the yapping. All right, so I'm done yapping. Link is in the main comment. Check it out, man. Stop blowing accounts and stop going in circles once and for all. Okay, all right, so I've got a few people to talk to you guys about, so let's head over to my screen. Let's see what the market has for us. USDCHF hit a profit 1 and 2. Gold is actually still playing around. I'll show you what to do on gold. So this is exactly what you stand to benefit. All right, so without wasting any much of our time, let's go to the video. Let's see what we have cooking in our chat. Let's go. Welcome to the inside of my screen. So the first page we have here is the USDCHF, as you can see, like so. So from our last video, I actually called USDCHF to the downside from this level at 0.79151, like so. And as you can see, the market gave us a nice drop from there. However, in the mentorship room, we actually went long on this pair. All right from this bottom, we actually bought this pair, anticipating that it would get there and then collapse from a POI, and it did just that. So one way up, money was made, and then one way down, money was made as well. All right, so now where do we go moving on from the USDCHF? It's quite simple. Yeah, for now we've actually made the money going up, coming down. So what we need to do is allow the market pick a side now. Okay, do not try to speculate or try and make any trade. As you can see, there's no clear direction here anymore. All right, so either it breaks to the upside, then continues going higher, or breaks lower, then continues to go lower. Yeah, so that's that for the USDCHF. I really do not have anything much to say on this, guys. If it's gonna go high, it has to break above 0.79151, like so. Then subsequently, if you do actually break below 0.77881, then we're actually free, to fall all the way to 0.76512, like so. All right, so that's just that for the USDCHF. Real quick, let's talk about gold. So I actually call gold. So in our mentorship room, I actually mentioned gold to the downside. So ideally, we had early entries at this level, like so. Let me just mark out nicely. So early entries were here, and then stops were above structure, and this trade is still ongoing. All right, so first level target for gold is that $4,405 per ounce for gold. That is my first level target. Let me just show you guys my second level target real quick, because I'm actually anticipating that, all things being equal, we may be seeing a lower drop or a deeper drop on gold, okay, in subsequent weeks. So first TP is 4,405, and then secondly we have 3,907 basis point dollar per ounce for gold. All right, so that's just that. Pardon me. Gold is measured in ounce, so dollar per ounce, $3,974 per ounce for gold. Okay, so for the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, already you know my bias on this. Yeah, anytime the market makes a new high, allow you break and then pull back for us to actually continue higher. So for the S&P and Nasdaq, I have nothing on those supers at the moment. So let's just see how the market behaves going into the next couple of weeks. For now, I'm actually very, very patient. I have my gold trades, like so. Now on the euro dollar, real quick. So euro dollar now has a very decent drop, or rather a very decent formation at the supply level. Okay, now remember, whenever a market fails to continue higher, it most likely comes into the range and then creates a supply level and then falls back from there. So what you're seeing here is clear and precise here. But before we make any move on this euro dollar trade, yeah, the pair has to first of all break this counter trend line, like so. So allow the market finish whatever it has today inside of this trend line. Once it breaks out, that's where we have an entry. No breakout, no entries on the euro dollar. Okay, so as you can see, like so, again, right around the supply level, that's where the market is playing around. So again, it's a very simple scenario. Yeah, once you see a nice break of this counter trend line, like so, we're actually free to go. All right, so if this breaks, I'll be back on YouTube to let you guys know exactly how to capitalize on it. So it will be a straight entry. So stops will obviously have to be above this level at 1.37007, like so, and then all the way down here is our take profit at 1.31793, like so. And I believe I have covered every single pair that has what it takes at the moment. Let me see. The AUD/USD is a bit unclear at the moment. So let's see. Crude oil. So crude oil is playing around. So now the reason as to why I don't advise anyone to trade crude oil at the moment is because of the global tension. Yeah, you don't want to be caught up in the chaos. So allow yourself the privilege to experiment with the safer assets, okay, like the euro dollar, the pound sterling. Those ones are a bit more stable compared to the crude oil assets when it comes to global. And Forex traders, so those are the pairs I'm actually watching at the moment. Again, very few pairs. Alright, keep it simple, keep it steady. One thing you need to understand is that the simplest thing that makes us money in this market, anything that's overly complicated, at the end of the day, will stress you out. Okay, the markets are already stressful enough. The last thing in this overly complicated system. All right, so keep it simple at all times. Top 3 pairs that has what it takes to pay us. That's what we focus on. All right, so once again, the link to the mentorship program is in the pinned comment, like, so check it out. Okay, leave a like and let me know what pair that you actually want me to break down in the next video. All right, leave a like and let me know what pair you actually want me to break down. All right, leave a like. All right, leave a like. All right, leave a like so that this video can spread to as many people as possible, and then let me know what pair you want me to break down in the next video. All right, leave a like so that this video can spread out to as many people as possible, and leave a leave a like so that this video can spread out to as many people as possible. Alright, so leave a like so that this video can spread out to as many traders as possible, and then let me know in the comments what pair you actually want to see in my next video breakdown. For now, trade safe. The link to the mentorship programs in the pinned comment like so. There's a free Telegram link like so, and there is also my email there in case you want one-on-one mentorship. You actually have it. Alright, so I'll catch you guys next time. Trade safe, apply proper risk management, and please have a good trading quarter. Peace out.